Pokebuzz YouTube. I have for y'all today a live narrated showdown battle, which I've not done in a while. But yeah, I decided to do one. And why not? Now looking at my opponent's team, it's really offensively based. Looking at threats though, Honchkrow is going to be a big problem, so is Nidoqueen. Looking at leads though, I think my best lead is just going to be my Mancha, because it should be faster than whatever he wants to lead off with, as he leads off with the Azelf. I doubt that he's going to be Scarfed, so I'm just going to go straight for the U-turn as he makes a good play by bringing in the Nidoqueen. I know Blastoise can live with Thunderbolt, but do I really want to take the damage? And I don't think a Fire Blast knocks out Nidoqueen. Just because it is really bulky, then I don't want my Rhyperior to take any damage, because I might need it to take a hit from Honchkrow and or Weavile. So yeah, I think just Blastoise is my best play right now, and nothing on his team safely switches into a Scald unless he brings in the Heracross, and if he gets a Guts boost, that could be a problem. And yeah, go for the Scald. Oh, and I got a Burn. Alright, it is 30%, so I don't feel entirely too bad about that. And yeah, as I said, I knew I could live a Thunderbolt, although this now means if he gets up his rocks, I might not be able to spin them away. But now he can probably bring in a Honchkrow and Revenge Kill me. And I really don't want to take the hit, but... well, if he does go for the substitute, then I know he won't be able to touch my Rhyperior. So I'm just going to switch directly into him, as he just does go for the safe Brave Bird. Takes a good amount of recoil damage, and I should be able to live with Superpower if he wants to go for it. And nothing switches into a Rock Blast. As he actually brings in the Azelf. Wow, that is not doing anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Okay, I know Azelf tend to carry, well, I want to say tend to carry, but I know they can learn Grass Knot. And, it's a difficult decision. I'm going to bring in Pharaoh Seed, scout it to see what it wants to do. As he goes for the Taunt, okay, this means he's not carrying the Grass Knot, and he might just want to go for Stealth Rocks this turn. So I'm going to bring in my Yanmega and just try to do as much damage to his team as I can. Yep, as he does go for the Stealth Rocks. I don't know if I should protect or not. And I find it a little weird that Yanmega Sprite doesn't move. Yeah. Anyways, I know Kingdra will be able to live a Bug Buzz, but I don't know if I want to go straight for the Air Slash or not, because he might have Protect. Not Protect, but he might have Explosion, so I'm going to Protect, as he actually has a Thunderbolt. Alright, that's interesting to carry. But yeah, I can just now go for the safe Bug Buzz and knock him out. And if I'm able to spin, that means his rocks are going to be gone. And I have to find some way to get up my own Stealth Rocks, which is probably going to be on that Honchkrow next time he switches out, as I knock out the Azelf. I'm thinking he might want to bring in the Kingdra or the Weavile, most likely. If he does bring in Weavile, I mean, Yanmega has some pretty good natural bulk, so I should be able to live in Ice Shard. But his best bet is to more than likely just bring in the Kingdra, as he actually does bring in the Weavile. Okay, I'm guessing he either has a Focus Sash or is going to try to knock me out with an Ice Shard. But unless he's banded, I don't think he can knock me out, so I'm just going to risk it. And yeah, I'm going to be able to live, and in return, not knock him out because he does have the Focus Sash. Alright. Yeah, I guess that was kind of obvious. But I mean, I could have use for Yanmega later in the battle. And I don't want to bring in Blastoise to take any unnecessary damage. Pharaoh Seed can't touch Weavile. Then Mancha might have to take an Ice Shard. Yeah, I'm guessing just leaving in Yanmega right now is my best play, as he just knocks me out. That's not too big of a deal. I'm guessing I might just have to bring in Mancha, yeah. I could go for the high jump kick, but then I bait him to want to bring in Heracross, and if I go for Aerial Ace, then he can set up a Rain Dance or Dragon Dance with Kingdra, which could be a bit of a problem. But I do have Pharaoh Seed, which just about completely counters Kingdra, unless it's sub DD, so I cannot really risk that. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the safe U-turn, as thankfully Ice Shard doesn't do entirely too much damage. And I think my best play is Rhyperior, maybe? Maybe Blastoise. Because if I bring in Chandelure... actually, no, yeah, I think Chandelure is my safest play. Because if he brings in Kingdra, just about no Kingdra is a plus B nature. If he brings in Heracross, that tells me he's probably Scarfed, and if he brings in Honchkrow, I can then substitute, as he does bring in the Heracross. I kind of want to bring in Pharaoh Seed, because that will be the safest play for me to do, unless he does go for the Mega Horn. So I think maybe Rhyperior is my best switching. But there's always, well, even if he does predict that, I can then just bring back in Chandelure and go for the substitute. So yeah, I think just bringing in Rhyperior right now is my best play, as he is going to go for the Earthquake. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. Thankfully though, it doesn't do entirely too much damage, and I could take this opportunity to go for the Stealth Rocks to start getting some damage on his Honchkrow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks. And again, even if he brings in Kingdra, unless it's sub DD, I honestly have nothing to worry about it. And he's actually just going to go for the Earthquake again. Alright, that's fine by me, no big deal here. I'm just going to protect to be able to gain back a little bit of leftovers as he goes for the Earthquake once more. This should now allow me to freely bring in Pharaoh Seed, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to bring in Pharaoh Seed. Actually, maybe I could just fodder off my Blastoise, but I'm just going to Leech Seed, as he does switch out to Honchkrow. Actually, that's really good for me, because now I'm going to be able to gain back a good amount of HP. The way he brought it in has me thinking maybe he has the Heat Wave, although I don't know. Oh, he has a superpower. Damn it, I should have protected. That's not too big of a deal though, because actually no, that could be a bit of a problem now that I think about it. Okay, if I bring in Rhyperior and protect, then he could go for the Roost, but I might be able to live a neutral superpower after that. And if I bring in Manchow, I think he can knock me out with a Sucker Punch. If I bring in Chandelure, I might have to go for the substitute. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring in Chandelure and sub up hopefully. But yeah, with Pharaoh Seed gone, that Kingdra has just become a huge problem. So at this point, it's basically a mind game, and I'm gonna sub, and fuck, he got me. Well, he does die off to Life Orb though, and the combination of Leech Seed, so that's good. He's gonna bring back in the Heracross. Something's telling me that he's banded, but I really don't want to risk it, because I'm in a really tough spot right now. Yeah, losing Pharaoh Seed could probably be my downfall to that Kingdra. Because how much did Earthquake do earlier? Earthquake did 32% to Rhyperior. So I'm thinking that's Scarf damage. Maybe? And he's probably just gonna Earthquake again. I'm going to fodder off Blastoise and see what he wants to do. As he goes for the Earthquake again, yeah, okay. He gets a Moxie Boost, yeah, that just further confirms the fact that he is indeed Scarfed, and now can bring in Manchow and go for the Aerial Ace and knock him out. So it all comes down to what set that Kingdra is. And I'm just going to go for Aerial Ace. And he's Rain Dance. Yep, that is game. Losing Pharaoh Seed was a really big mistake on my part. Because he can just knock me out with a Surf. Oh wow, he's got Surf. And I can't really stall out the turns at this point. So yeah, that was a fun game. Played a little bit dumb though, by losing Pharaoh Seed. But hey, you win some, you lose some, I suppose. That's not too big of a deal. And yeah, he's just gonna knock me out with the Surf. As Rhyperior is my last. Even if I get a double protect, it's not really gonna matter at this point. I felt like I really had the battle won, but just losing Pharaoh Seed was honestly a giant mistake on my part. And yeah, wow, he had a good score. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to some more content, and with that, I am out of here. Later, everybody.